Yo, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the London Open. So we had a pretty sick trade yesterday. Played out quite nicely. If you guys are still holding, then you would be pretty close to TP3. No, sorry, TP2. But I did take partials at TP1, and then price obviously came back to entry. So today we're kind of looking for the same setup. I'm looking for price to essentially fill this FEG from this market open. If we're fortunate enough, even come into this golden zone, touch this 15-minute trend, and then we could look for long setups. So this is the trade that we got just here. These are the stats. Any futures giveaway? Later on the stream, yes, for sure, bro. Later on in the stream for sure. Chisom, what's up, bro? What is up? Tumalang, what's up, broski? First like yo. Nice, broski. Nice. All right, so just to recap, right? So everyone that just came on stream, this was our trade setup yesterday. We did hit TP1 and then obviously got out back at BE. So next setup, I'm essentially looking for price to fill that open gap. And not only that, if we're lucky and fortunate enough, even come into the golden zone. Good, bro. Been following for a while. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. Appreciate that a ton. So yeah, quite a nice setup. Still, we do have a lot of confluences, but the only thing that might take a little bit of a while is the fact that we are trading in a 4-hour support resistance, right? So because we are trading within a 4-hour support resistance, we might see a little bit of consolidation, sideways movement. So let's just see if we can get a breakout to the downside. But did anyone, how was your guys' trade with German 40 yesterday? Did you guys take TPs? Did you guys exit? Do you guys get break evens? How was the overall outcome of that trade? So just to give everyone an idea, we'll probably look for something like this. Let's remove these. Jaime, who teaches with clarity. I try, bro. And then we'll probably aim for that. So it'll be like a 1-2-3 trade. We could even get a movement like this, which is what we were essentially aiming for yesterday. That'd be a really nice trade setup. Jaime is a true market hunter. You're glazing me so much, bro. You're literally glazing me so much. Harpreet, what's up, bro? Tumalang, are you from SA? I missed Nas buys yesterday. Let's actually also, while we wait on German 40, let's take a look on that gold setup that we were looking at. So this was our pocket of interest, right? But it did tap the 1.618. So let's just do a re-analysis on gold quickly. And then we can just focus on German 40. So this is quite interesting because remember, with our daily bias originally with gold, right? We were looking for trades to the upside, but if we look at this, we could potentially see the beginning of a evening star. We have a spinning top, so we actually could look at potential sells with gold today. Also, we broke below this 4-hour support resistance, so let's actually just dissect it properly and see what is happening with gold. So we had a 15-minute ascending trend. I'll probably say that's irrelevant right now. 1-hour descending trend, and then since price came into the last week golden zone, right, as well as its 4-hour support, price started descending. So because price started descending, we would have a descending trend, 1-hour trend. Remember, this was our key area for interest, right, for buys yesterday, but we didn't get that. Price just instantly climbed. Fair value gap just got filled. So I would probably look for, and we might also have an imbalance in price over here. Let's do this. So price here. This would count as a FEG for myself. So FEG, imbalance in price. Why is it imbalance? Because price didn't fill 0.5 and 0.65 of the GAN box. And then do we have one more here? Yes, we do. So I would most likely look for price to touch the 1-hour trend again on gold, but we could 100% see a reaction on this 4-hour support, because look at all this confluence that we have at the bottom here, right? We have the 1.618, the 4-hour support resistance, as well as a trend, and the last week low. So I would most likely look to take longs on gold at maybe this price point. Stop loss would be at the next SNR. and then aim for something like this. So like close to a 1, 2, 3 trade setup on gold. So something like this, that would be, let's identify a key area. Yeah, so that's essentially gold. My main bias for gold is at the moment based off how the daily candle is moving, and also how price is moving. I would probably say leaning more towards a bearish move, but if we go to not S&P, sorry, German 40. And yeah, with German 40, we just have to wait for price to react. I am short from top. What, on gold or German 40? Oh, okay, gold. That's very cool, bro. How do I manage emotions while trading? You have to go through the motions, bro. Like honestly, you have to go through the motions. It's not going to be a one fix type of thing. It's something that you just have to get better at over time. So the more you know yourself, the better you'll get at it. What about gold? We looked at gold. There's no clear trade setup at the moment. So with gold, like I said, we have a key area at the bottom. Unless we get price coming over here first, then we'll look for shorts. But these are the main areas that we're looking at. So right now, gold, there's no real like trade, proper trade idea. Best funder account. Euro USD? I don't trade Euro USD. Best RR for funded stage? It just depends on the quality of trades, bro. It's not necessarily like a secret RR, but like I normally aim for like a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 minimum. What's the most common psychological mistake beginners make? Probably FOMO, revenge trading, not following like a plan. I say this a lot though, but it's so true. If you don't have a plan, you like literally trading blind. You trade futures. I'm trying to get into it, so I'm very comfortable with like my CFDs and forex. How do you decide between holding and securing partial profits? Look what the chart is essentially doing, and also your traffic ahead, right? So you can see based on my technical analysis, I have a bunch of traffic, my trends, my support resistance, and so on. So yeah, just make sure that you are essentially considering your traffic. How do you handle losing streaks? Bro, like, why? First, ask yourself, why are you losing? And then consider taking a break or reevaluating, essentially what you need to do. I recently shifted to futures and MNQ and MGC are my main instruments for 50K. And how's futures, bro? How do you find futures as opposed to, just standard? Like, I did not find much more difference in gold. So what I was doing in CFD, I was in, okay, nice. Psychological trap traders fall into noticing being blown for a while. Bro, like, honestly, like, move over to prop accounts. Like, I assume you're still trading like with your personal funds, right? But like, move over to prop accounts because it also forces you to actually follow a system and percentages and all that jazz, But if you train your own funds, like, it's basically just like free will. Like, it's very difficult to be strict with yourself. What risk to reward? Like, minimum 122, 123. For me, futures are nice with a bigger account, but with 10K or even 25 SBS. What's your favorite pay to trade? I have an attachment to Bitcoin for sure. Oh, sorry, not Bitcoin, Nasdaq, but it, it varies. But I have attachment to Nasdaq because that's obviously where I made like majority of my capital. What advice would you give to someone just starting? Educate yourself, bro. Learn as much as you can. Don't go blindly. Like, actually follow a system. Learn as much as you can. That will benefit you the most. No stress, bro. All good. All good. Let's just hope we can get a trade sooner than later, because damn. Waiting to get my setup. What are you looking to trade, bro? What emotions affect you most during trading? Me personally, I would probably say more so FOMO. Like FOMO does bother me sometimes. But otherwise, like not so much to be fair, bro. Like in all honesty, not so much. How do you calculate risk on a 10,000 account quickly, and what lot size matches a 1% risk on my capital? Oh, it depends on the contract size of whatever broker you're trading with, right? So if you like, it's all subjective to the contract size. Once you know the contract size, then you can do a calculation, but it's not necessarily like a one fits everything. Yeah, it's dependent on what contract size the broker or platform is using. How to be confident on my own setup? Get results, bro. Like that's really the only real way. Get results. Are we in the trade? No. When are you trading from? I've been trading for like 6 years now. So is when is giveaway? Probably once we enter trade. Once we enter trade. What pattern or signal do you trust even in high volatility? If it's like volatility from news, guys, then to be honest, like I would probably try and stay out because the volatility from the news can completely like absolutely destroy you, right? So when there's high volatility, especially fundamental volatility, you can pretty much say adios to proper technical analysis and so on. CR7 is crazy, bro. You play football? Not professionally, no. But if anyone plays FIFA here and you guys want to put some money on the line, let me know. Then we can start talking. So, what are the most common psychological? I answered this, bro. And I think you asked the same question. Best firm, bro. You add it. You literally on it, bro. AquaFunded by far. Like even if I did some like personal research yesterday, just looking at prices, bro, our instant accounts, like nothing beats it, bro. Like no problem can compare. How can you get an instant $100,000 account for only $375? That doesn't make, like, what? In what world, do you know? And I'm just looking at all these other instant accounts that these other platforms are asking for, like the prices, and it's a robbery, bro. Like it's genuinely a robbery. So now, like the prices are genuinely like ridiculous compared to other firms. What has been your biggest training challenge so far? When I first started, like consistency was pretty difficult, like the mindset of being consistent. Um, but yeah, everyone's like different, to be fair. I think AquaTV should get guests on weekends. Oh, like a podcast? That's actually a really good idea, bro. That's actually a really, really good idea. Which guest would you want on AquaTV? Like, who would you want? You good. But like, I'm here, bro. So I won't count. I wouldn't mind doing a podcast though. Like, a podcast would actually be really fire. It wasn't buying zone. Oh yes, it was. But my bias essentially shifted on how the day closed. So I'm also looking for buys lower down now, as opposed to where we were before. Do you like the stream, guys? Why you forget to like? Who are profitable with AquaFutures taking consistent out of them? Are there any like celebrity traders that you would like to see? It's so trapping right now. I like first then to enter stream. celebrities, Jaime. Smashing TPS best results of the game. What time frames do you prefer and why? Analysis. I like to do analysis on, well, I break it down from the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour. And then entry points, I'm looking at 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's mainly what I look for. For Candy, what's up, bro? Man, you in Dubai, right? No, I'm not in Dubai. My time is 30 or 4 hour. Does AquaFunded use a one phase or two phase? So there's actually three options: is one phase, two phase, actually four: one phase, two phase, three phase, and instant. I use both, bro. I use both. What's going on with Project X? Um, what Project X? Again, Jamie, AquaFunded provide trading tools or analytics. Yeah, there's a whole dashboard really that literally like helps you with your trading. Like literally, what's the best way to stay consistent on their platform? A solid risk management. Are you in Thailand? No, I'm not, bro. I would like to go soon though. Um, yeah, I don't know when I'll go next. Probably February, I think, next year. Um, Bali, I would also like to go, bro. I was meant to go, or I might still go, like January, beginning of January. What's happening on Project X? Is something wrong? What's Project X? How much you take be profitable? I don't understand that. My little daughter's trying to convince me and wife to go there next summer holidays. Bro, do it. Like, do it for sure. It's so sick. $25 years ago, that's crazy. Yo, that is crazy. How old would you guys say that I look? Like if you had to like look at me, because Udo, I don't know why, but I always had a perception of like you being like 22 years old or something. Like I don't know if it's like the way you speak or just something, but I always thought you were like in the 20s, like early 20s. In my mind, yes, but I'm 57. Crazy. No, what's your risk per trade as a percentage of your account? It depends on the quality of the setup first. So I class it based off like A plus or B trade, whatever. Depending on that, I justify my risk. So um, it's anywhere between like 0.25 to 1%. I wouldn't necessarily risk more than like 1%. You know, that keeps me young to listen to you guys. Love that, bro. Um, it's very helpful for me. Thank you. No stress, bro. Yeah, I'll try to say like, don't go crazy and risk like ridiculous amounts. Um, Rather keep it a buck. What was your biggest loss and what did you learn from it? Not my biggest loss, but the most important loss for me was first month I did really, really well, six figures. And then my second month, within 2 weeks, I lost six figures. And that, so six figures, ZAR, South African rands. So basically, like what, like four figures in USD. Saying that is actually crazy, but yeah, four figures. Um, and I essentially, because I lost that amount so quickly, I really worked on risk management, which helped me tremendously, bro. Like, damn, like tremendously, tremendously. How many accounts are you managing currently? Right now, it's like 1.6, 1.6 roughly. Jamie, could you please elaborate on the phases of AquaFunded accounts? How do the evaluation phases work? So what I would do, bro, like, have you been on the website before? If you haven't, definitely go onto the website because they literally like, it shows everything. Not to be a shortcut, but just like the website's literally going to explain it like way better than I will. What does the yellow line represent? The daily lows and daily highs. How do you adapt to a strategy when market conditions change? Best question for me. My system actually works throughout all markets, not in a braggy way, but it genuinely does. Um, but I would say, yo, it's so tough because it's very subjective, right? Like why, not why, but like if your strategy, depending on what your strategy is, isn't working in a shift in the market, then there obviously needs to be some form of like, like what's cooking kind of vibe. How giveaway will be done? Well, ideally, I would like to get into a trade first. But what we will do if we don't get into a trade soon, we'll probably do a giveaway, hang out for a bit, see how it all works out. Um, and then if it works out, then it works out. How should a beginner approach? What was your okay? Wait, let's start there. What was your yeah, it's crazy, bro. Maximum loss, 6 figures. ZAR, yeah, high 6 figures. ZAR. How should a beginner approach learning to trade? Bro, there's so many free resources. I know Aqua is also working on something really, really cool. But yeah, what I would say is just like, maximize what's available on the internet. Maximize it, but maximize it with a open mind. Because yeah, if you don't have an open mind, then it's gonna be pretty tough for you, bro. Awesome. How do you avoid overtrading on days like this? Oh, well, I have a specific setup that I'm waiting for. If I don't get it, then I won't trade. So be very picky with your setups. If you don't get a setup, then obviously don't trade it. When you get into gambling mode, bro, it's there's a fine line, right? What would you do differently if you started over? Start with prop firms earlier. Bro, I always said this, if I found out about prop firms and also like legit prop firms early, oh my goodness, I would be on a completely different level right now, bro. I'll be honest with you. Like completely different level.
Bit of an entry point, so I know, and then I saw a bit of an entry point, so I know the system so far. I'm not supposed to be demo trading, but
Start a crowd fund for gambling. That's so funny. George, yo, what going, bro? Bro, your video literally made me so happy, bro. So I'm literally rewatching it just to inspire myself to do this. That's so funny. Do you gamble online? Yeah, I do, bro, but not excessively. What common mistakes do beginners make? Probably trading blind, bro. Like trading blind is quite a common one. Trading blind is very, very common. No, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You smashing it, bro. Fuck, actually, George, I have this other member as well. His name's Josh. I saw him yesterday at gym. Bro, he's doing like so well. Like also very similar to you. Like very, very similar. But he is basically in the final stages now where he's gonna start trading like live. But yeah, just to see like, you guys putting in the work and obviously getting the results, bro. It's you can't ask for anything better here. One trade a day keeps the losses away, bro. I'm telling you. But two trades a day keeps the goals. What? Keeps the goal, makes the goals come out to play. Don't do that. It's bad. What training books, mentors, or courses helped you the most? I read 3 books. I didn't have any mentors. Um, 3 books. I think I was trained for a living. Some technical analysis book, but it overwhelmed me like way too much. And what else? Oh, Japanese candlestick Bibles. Yeah, that also helped a lot. What's your daily routine like outside of trading? So because I stream early in the morning here for London, I usually just chill until I stream. And then after stream, I'll go gym. Then after gym, I have meetings. And then if there's a setup for New York, I'll stream New York. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. It's mainly just gym meetings and training. Do you work out, bro? Yeah, I do. I was gonna say sometimes, but I literally do. Do you feel like your experience is what it takes to be profitable? Yeah, experience it helps a lot, bro, because you kind of also um fully. It's the same thing as like if you learn to ride a horse, right? The first time you ride a horse, you're not gonna be great, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, the easier it gets, and so on. Riding a horse, no horses, bro. You look great though. Thanks, man. I'm still like, nah. That's just wait until I hop on Trimbalone. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll pull a togi here.
So I have something to tell you. Then I flip. So I have something to tell you.
I'm in good shape. Your keep on. Nice, bro. White pay, please. German 40. But to be honest, like it's not really cooking that much at the moment. I think what we'll probably do if nothing pops off is um maybe do giveaways and just step out. Bro, check jalebi. It's Indian dish. Yes, I love jalebi, bro. It's that orange like thing, right? Love jalebi. Gold is moving. Okay, let's take a look at gold quickly. Oh, okay, great. Well, yeah, if price comes over here, then we can definitely monitor for a sell setup. Because that's what we were actually looking for. Let's see. What habits have improved your discipline the most? Patience. Patience being like literally, bro. Like the thing is, like if you just take a trade off a whim, or if you're not patient, like, bro, the amount of times I've literally like unnecessarily lost a trade because of that is just outrageous. So it does pay off to be patient. Let's just take a look at German 40, and then we're actually gonna go ahead with the giveaways. Uh, okay, well, let's start off with the giveaways. We might be on stream for like a little bit longer, just because maybe German 40 might come into our position. So, for the future account and two forex accounts, I just want you to type in the chat where you are from, all right, and your favorite thing or the thing that you look forward to the most by being profitable. All right. So where you from, and then the thing you look forward to the most by being profitable. So take your time. I know it's quite a lot to type out, but let's hear and put it in one comment because otherwise it's gonna be hard to like match it up.
The best thing was 4 weeks ago. Yeah, yeah, I think.
started in September to living normal, simple, not so many rules, that and volume. Went a daily, so
if you stop make many trades, it's hard to say. The most memorable, and in 18 years old, at that time trading, it's just my
freedom from 9 to 5 matrix. Okay, let's start. Full sending profits to Plinko. Ryan, I love that, bro. For Candy, I can unfortunately only give you a forex account because South Africa. Renee, Miami retirement. So Renee, Verlat, and then I saw one really nice one. Nigeria. There we go. Retire my parents and having a great future. So Amerdi. All right, guys. So Renee Ferlat won the futures account. Foot Candy won the forex account, and then Amerdi won a forex account as well.
To put into trading. So I'm gonna print it 7 days trading, and what the consistency I could get paid, and I never was 3.9k, and the third one is smooth, let's say, because the challenge that also has a payout on the month. Also, I hit the 7 days trading, and what the consistency I could get paid, and I never had any problem. I requested like 3 payouts, one plus 6. The $500, $54,933. $54,933. So we just work with that. Jaime, just a quick intro. Can you tell us a bit about yourself? With a payout of $24,933 in one payout, or from just $250,000 in funded income.
problem because and say something to the community.
Be sure to speak slowly also.
Today is an opportunity to grow. A result with it is not possible.
From Aqua and other firms.
Yes, this time.
Yeah. No, I fully agree. You know, I absolutely love using Aqua, and you know,
Development.
okay, awesome. So just to pronounce your name, Andre, $1,000 funded account, and with a lifetime payout of $6,185.97, $85 and full advantage of AquaFunded what AquaFunded offers, with a lifetime payout of how much for being here today, man. Let's go. A trader who has taken full advantage of AquaFunded what AquaFunded offers. Hey everyone, my name's Jaime. I've been a forex trader for 6 6 years, and I just switched them.
All right, so German footy is playing a little bit, guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna top it off with the all winners done. We have 3 more counts to go, and then yeah, we essentially gonna just let it be. Unfortunately, we didn't get a trade on German footy. Let's just take a look at gold quickly. Maybe New York, we might get like just pre-New York, we might get a possible trade. Okay, so for the remaining accounts, all right, I just want you to type in your country that you're from and your favorite product from AquaFunded. Your favorite product. Welcome to module. Okay, let's go. Mr. Goldie. To shorts. And then 3. Instant 400k con. Okay, let's do Wizwanath. Wizwanath. All right, guys. So again, the winners, future account winners, Renee, Falat, and Mr. Goldie. Then the remaining winners for the forex for Candy, Emirdi, Short, and Visor what? Visor what? Let me shorts and shorts. All right, guys, that's the winners. And that's also the stream. Unfortunately, we didn't get a trade, but you guys do have an overall outlook of what we're looking for. But yeah, just there's literally nothing happening in the market right now. So I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, good luck with trading today. Take care, guys.